one say catwalk, which is my favorite challenge. So let's see what do you have to do. So be a supermodel, walk the catwalk for 30 seconds. Yes. It depends on the audience. Yeah, audience, if you really like it, you might do it for 20 minutes. Am I right? So we're gonna start. The DJ will give you a nice song, and I want to see the catwalk. But first, do you accept the challenge? Okay, he said yes. He said yes. Unfortunately, so let's see. Our lovely friend Craig, are you ready? We're gonna hit it in 3, 2, 1, and go.
We're getting ready. Getting ready at the dance floor. So turn the lights on. You know just what we're here for. We're moving like a wolf pack. Feel the bass attack. Feelings growing strong. So turn the lights on. You know just what we're here for. Let's lose control. We don't care what they say. We're already on our way. That's how we roll.
All right, this is Dontre.
Hello.
He is fantastic, and we are just giving him a lot of
He's in trouble.
a very hard time. But he's been great. He's so red. He's so red. Doesn't even know what to say.
I don't know why, because we're really quiet and
Yeah.
just I don't understand why he's like that.
Very nice.
Good morning. Oh my gosh, so yesterday was just so fast and crazy. And I didn't film a lot because, well, I was exhausted. It was a really fast-paced day. I don't recommend this to anybody, but I had to fly in the day of because I have some responsibilities for work. And so I was very lucky, but I do not recommend that. It's not a good idea. But everything worked out. I was at the airport checking in at 5 a.m. Got on my plane at, 6:30? Flew to Seattle, which is only for me, it's like 2.5 hours. Got in the taxi, went, picked up Elsie, then got to the ship, and then that's kind of what you saw. And then a little bit of the sailaway party, some food. I literally, that's all I ate yesterday is what you saw. Which, did I take a picture of everything? I don't think so, but I think I did take a picture of the chicken wings because I was like diving in. I remember them from Oceans when I went on the Mediterranean cruise. Oh my gosh, they were so good. They were still so good. And Elsie and I talked, we listened to the music, and we went out and danced, and we danced again, and we were trying to figure out the app, because it's just a lot different than Carnival. And some things you have to kind of stand in line to get in, so you can kind of first come, first serve. But we're no strangers to standing in line early, because that's how we met, in the comedy line. So I think we're kind of good to be able to do all this. Some things we did have to make reservations. We were a little confused with a few things because you can't figure out how to make reservations for the racetrack or laser tag or anything. So we're going to figure it out all today. It's our only day at sea, really, where you consider it's just at sea. And we're passing up Canada to get up to Alaska. As you can tell, I was yelling and hooping it up. I was the first one on the dance floor. And I show you, gentlemen, our cruise director was really nice. He was giving out some things. And then he said, I'm going to give this to the person who started it all. And gave me a nice bottle of champagne. So Elsie and I will be enjoying this while we're on our cruise. But it has been, first day pretty good. I do have to say, let me share with you real quick. I want to take a shower, but I gotta get up. It's like, I went to bed about 11:30, and it's about 8:30. So I slept a good 9 hours, which I totally needed. Let me do this. My room is probably like trash right now, but I'll give you a little room tour. But I want to share first what happened. So we got on the ship, and we had planned, or we were going to have our rooms together, because we wanted the balcony door to be open so we could walk through there to get to each other. Well, anyway, first of all, they don't open the balconies on Norwegian anymore. Not quite sure why, but I'm going to find a little more in depth about that, and then I'll let you know, or I'll just write it right here. But anyway, I got in my room. Elsie tried to get in her room. Nothing. There was like a do not disturb thing up. The light was on and stuff. We were like, well, this is weird. So we got a hold of the cabin steward. He called the steward, the supervisor. Supervisor came out, and she said, well, you're in the one next door. You're in 900. So that would be on the 10th deck, 10900. And I was in 904, as she was supposed to be in 902. And then it was just a mess. We were like, well, no. We're supposed to be next door. And we started talking about it and stuff, going back and forth. No, that's not what happened. And so we kept saying, no, we're supposed to be next door. We want to be next door to each other. And she said, well, you can't open the balcony anyway. And I said, well, it really doesn't matter. We want to be next door to each other. And well, finally, after some discussion, it's going back and forth, and rightfully so, you know, we were upset. I said, we think about things like, well, first of all, they didn't notify Elsie. No emails. And she's on her email, so I know she was not notified. They said something about a manager. We don't know if it was, they were saying a manager took her room and she got moved, or if management said no one can use the room. So, little confusion there. I don't know if something was broken in the room, maybe something wasn't working, maybe the toilet or something, and they closed it, or someone took the room and then moved her without her notification. We understand these things happen, but we also, she wasn't notified, and I think that would have been best if she was notified when we either prior, and if it was sudden, maybe from the previous cabin, someone was moved out of it, if we were notified to check it, and she wasn't. So I think that was where we were a little upset and confused, because again, we had this planned out to be next door. Would have been a big deal to be one over? Probably not, but that wasn't what we were thinking, and we just thought it was disrespectful that she was notified. If it had been you had 2 cabins and you had maybe your kids next door, that is a big deal, right? You would want them to be right next door. Obviously, you want to be able to hear them. That's a big thing. So I think just moving without notification, that was the issue. So anyway, went there, and normally I'm pretty reserved and calm. I do believe you get you know, you kind of will work things through if you just kind of talk with them and tell them, you know, the disappointment, and Elsie and Letty, they're a little more like, no, you guys did us wrong. You need to fix this. We want to be next to each other. The cabin steward had told us another room didn't have anybody in it. When we got up there, she was like, no, you have to wait till everybody's on board, because we don't know if somebody will take that room. And we're just like, well, you should know which rooms are booked and not booked. So we were a little confused by that. Why do we have to wait? And this is like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We're like, no, this should be. And I said, I'm the type that's like, all right, well, let's just wait, you know. because I'm just like, I just don't want to deal with it. And then later on when I deal with it at 5 o'clock, I would just be like, and our thought was, her bags have her, in fact, her luggage tags that were mailed to her, and she booked very recent. So it's not like she booked a long time ago. I was booked, and then she said, which one are you going on and stuff? And she booked maybe like only a month ago. So it's not like, it's not, she should have been notified. And they mailed her the luggage tags for that room. And she got them maybe only like 10 days ago. So at 10 days ago, she had that room. So her luggage tag said that room number. My luggage tags obviously had the room number. So we were like, okay, our luggage is coming. It's coming to that room. And she's supposed to be next door, which isn't a big deal. We could have just grabbed it. But again, we really wanted to be next door. And it was I think it was the disrespect, of not being notified. And I really do like Norwegian. I like their food. I like their entertainment. There's a little bit of, issues with certain things that I don't like. Like I prefer Carnival's app to Norwegian's. I've always said that. It's very easy to use, consistent. But I was just like, this is her first experience with Norwegian, and I just wanted it to be good. And she goes, this isn't good. Anyway, we figured it out to where I said, we really need to talk with the supervisor. And she goes, I want to talk with the supervisor. And so she went back, the guest services, to a room and spoke with someone, and then came back out, and she said, okay, she goes, the supervisor's working on it, and we'll have your cabins for you soon. So she decided to go ahead. So obviously they know they have cabins open. So we're still like, okay, I don't understand why you couldn't have just fixed it if you know you have cabins open, right? So, interesting. Anyway, they came back. The lady went back there. She came back out. She told us to wait, which is very nice. And there wasn't a lot of people at guest services, which is good, because I know when we went on the Mardi Gras the first day, a lot of people were having issues. Bigger ship, probably more people, but still, there was a huge line. And for this one, the guest services were knocking him out. So I do have to give him that. I think we were the only ones there the longest. So we waited a little bit, maybe like 10, maybe didn't even feel like 10 minutes, maybe like 5 minutes. Sometimes it feels longer, Anyway, the lady went back and checked, came back out, and she said, okay, he fixed it. They're going to go ahead and put you in different rooms on a higher deck, and gave us a really, really nice room. So basically they upgraded us, okay? My nice little robe here. And we were just like, oh, okay. So, and she goes, okay. She goes, and I was telling Elsie, she goes, okay. She goes, we're on decks a little higher, okay. And I says, that's an upgrade. She goes, it's an upgrade? And I go, yeah. I go, some of the cabins on higher floors, like, if you kind of notice when you book things, you'll notice, like, if it's a certain floor, it'll be this price. If you want it with this, it'll be this price, So anyway, this is a really nice room. I have to say, it is, like, nice. And I go, I think this is a spa room. It doesn't say that anywhere, but I'll show you why. Let me first show you a little bit of the room, and then I'm going to show you the bathroom. And I think that's what gives it away. Okay, so I have all my stuff out. First we have a couple hooks right here. And we have the typical Norwegian stuff, the temp and the do not disturb, makeup room. Just everything, watch your step. You do have to have a key card in it to make it work, but she gave us keys. She gave us new keys for our rooms, the guest services, and then she gave us temporary keys to get into the old rooms, so we could get our stuff, or I could get everything out of my room. We didn't drop anything in Elsie's, but anyway. Then we have a nice mirror here, and here is my little robe, which is really nice. And then we got a nice desk here with all my crap on it. I've just kind of made a mess. And then it's got, I love these little shelves right here so you can put stuff up above. I love that. Nice big mirror here with some lights up here. So I'm going to push this up. There's some nice lights. All right, and we got a little stool down here, and it has a tray top. All right, put my towel on there. Tray top, and then you can take it off. Oops, I'm not even showing you. This is a hard surface, so you can use it as like a table, and then if you take that off, it'll be like a chair. So that's kind of nice. And then, oops, I was gonna put it on there for now. This is the fridge. And then it's got a couple little storage areas in here. I just put some of my stuff in there. There we go, there's that. And then another little storage area. The TV. There, and a little shelf. And then here, of course, we have the balcony. Super nice. It's regular size. And it's chilly out there. And then we have table here. Of course, I always sleep on half the bed, so usually the other half doesn't get used. I don't know why. Sometimes I'll move over eventually, but for right now, I put my little slippers there. I don't even have them on. Not cold right now, but I can get cold. They have lights on both sides of the beds. They have a reading light and then a regular light. And then this is bed here. Again, I have stuff everywhere. And then the closet is right here. I don't particularly care for the closets right here. But I see why they did it. It actually provides more space for the bathroom, because I'll show you why. And then, so I've got all my stuff there, a safe, and then all that is hanging closet area back in there. There, let me do this. As you can see, I didn't bring that many clothes. I did a carry-on only and a backpack so I could move really fast off the plane, and that actually worked out. Got some nice little artwork here. Let's see, let me show you. It's okay. It is more me. It's a little more abstract, which is what I like. It also has, I'm going to show you this. Let's see if I can do this. It has a drop-down bed, so this is room for 4 people. Elsie's does not have this. Hers is for 3 people. So, of course, 2 in the bed, the couch, and then this would be 4. So I have that. So if you had a big family coming and you want to be next door, you could do 4 in one and 3 in the other. And it may work out, and I'll show you why. Here is the bathroom. So here we have a typical toilet. This is a very big bathroom. Sorry, I have my crap on the floor too. Came in, took a shower. But it has double sinks, guys. Look at that. Double sinks. And then it's got a nice little shelf. And I love the decor of Norwegian. I always have. So, and then nice shelf. And me looking lovely. And then it's got this huge shower. Let's see. This is a full shower. It's like almost tub size. And it's a walk-in shower. And check this out. So it's got all of these jets. It's got 2 there. It's got 2 there and 2 down there. So it has those jets. So it doesn't have like spa products, so I'm not really sure. But, and then it's got the rain shower head. So it's got all this. Isn't that pretty cool? And it is huge. It's It is huge. That is why I think the upgrade was really nice. We are in a little bit higher deck, so I actually do feel things a little bit more. We are in the middle area. And so, anyway, that's what happened. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Oh, but we're really excited. It's chilly. But we were warm yesterday. Well, we were dancing a lot. So I had a tank top on and a sweater. Actually worked out really well just to be walking around. I have other things that I can wear. I'm getting very hungry since it's 8:30. I'm going to call Elsie and let her know I'm up. And see if she's in her room. I don't know if she's out getting coffee or something. But I'm going to text her or something. I do have some service here, but I'm not sure how much. She has a lot of service, so she has this plan for her phone so she's able to text and everything, and it doesn't cost her any less. I probably should have looked into that, because they don't have the chat feature. Like, I don't think so, like the other Carnival does. Oh, anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna get up, get ready. I jump in the shower one more time so I can fix this lovely hair. I didn't wear any makeup or anything yesterday. It was actually quite freeing to do that. I'm not a vain person. I've said that, but I like putting on my makeup. It makes me feel like I'm present. I don't know what it is. It just makes me feel complete. I feel good about myself. But yesterday I was just like, wash my face, brush my teeth, and I was literally, I did it in the airport because I got there that night and just kind of, I wasn't sure. I'd worked so long the day before. I worked like 1 a.m. to about 8:30, and then I literally jumped in my car, had everything in my car, jumped in my car, drove down to the airport, and just kind of crashed in my car for a few hours and had my alarm set because I was afraid that if I had gone home, gone to sleep, I was going to oversleep, and then I still had to drive to the airport, and I never know what traffic is like either in Southern California, so I wanted to make sure I was down there. So it was not a big deal. I went in the bathroom, just freshened up, like I said, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and then jumped on the plane. So it was a very exhausting day considering all that, and then I stayed up till 11 o'clock last night. Yeah, it was late. So, but I feel really good. What did I say? I slept like almost 9 hours, and I feel good. Voice, I was yelling a lot, so I'm feeling like I'm losing it a little bit again, like I did on the Mardi Gras, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for today. We're going to see what kind of trouble we can get into. And oh my gosh, this is probably going to be the longest video I have. But anyway, all right. I'm going to get going. Yeah. All right. Hey! We did our shopping. Look at this.
You can order a.
This is chocolate right here, woman. This is chocolate right here. I know. Oh, fondue. What are these? Oh, they have gelato. Look at these. Like a milkshake, probably. Hi, how are you? I'm gonna get you here. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you so much. Welcome here.
Hi.
Would like to check our menu, ma'am.
Okay, what is your recommendation?
In our milkshake, the cookies and cream is one.
Okay.
Then for our cocoa ice cream, we have if you like Nutella, that would be good.
Yeah, okay.
Then we have a brownie s'mores, one of the best
Oh my
sellers.
gosh.
And also our crepe, dulce de leche.
Oh, the crepes. I love crepes. Oh
For
my
the
god,
bigger
seriously?
party, if you like, we have the party platter
And then that's the fun.
we serve coffee and hot chocolate as well.
Really? Okay. Are you doing the crepes right now?
It's been hot.
Yeah?
Want
Yeah.
to? Want to?
Yeah. Yeah. We got sidetracked. We were supposed to go to the Speedway.
You can choose your flavors.
What are the flavors?
There's ours, man.
These three? Okay.
You can have plain chocolate.
Do you want to do that one? It's an alcoholic, but it'll burn off.
You like the chocolate?
Let's do just the chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate crepe with some berry. Do chocolate crepe with some berries?
Yes, I have that.
Alright, so we just finished with the Speedway. That was so much fun. Oh, it was great. We had a great time. I did go back. I got a lanyard that last night because they do not punch holes in the card because pretty much everything is kind of a tap thing. The doors, the shopping, everything. They don't punch holes because it could affect that. So we had to get a plastic thing. And last night they only had like red and orange out. And I was like, But today they had like the kind of blue-green out. And that's more me. And so they were able to switch it out. Elsie, I almost called her Letty. I've done it a couple times. You know, grandma on the go. Elsie, she got the same one. And then today we found kind of these blingy ones. And there's pearls and stuff that she really liked. So she purchased that, and they ended up returning the one that we got last night. So that way we have the little plastic thing that she likes to use. I ended up just switching over to my phone case with the little thing, so I'll keep my card in there, so I won't be wearing a lanyard. But we're going to go we had a crepe, and we had breakfast, but we are now going to go have lunch. So we're going to look at they are still giving out the free Freestyle Daily. They're still giving these out here. It is on the app as well. I said a long time ago when I went on Norwegian, I didn't really care for the app. I still don't care for the app. For the Speedway, it says you make reservations. My thought is there's nowhere I can find on the app to make reservations, and I'm completely oblivious to how to do it. So, yeah, just kind of weird and crazy. But anyway, we walked up. You have option for reservation, standby, or the Haven Ultimate. You know, they get the special perks. And we went in standby. We were there at 12:15. He said, I have space for 2 people at 12:30. And we're just like, score. And then you have to stand on this little scale that has no numbers, the best scale ever. And if you don't hit the red zone, you're on. So it was fun. It was a great experience. I suggest always, make sure you take something warm unless you're sailing in the Caribbean. But for Alaska, make sure I put my puffy jacket on. She did too. She had gloves. I didn't have any. Probably recommend that because it does get pretty chilly out there. But we were glad for the experience. It's $15 per person. Well worth the 8 minutes on that track.
cilantro. We do have jalapeno, the tahini salt. Tahini is a spice from Mexico. It tastes lemony.
Okay.
We do have fresh limes and avocados.
Yum.
Okay, is it good to go? But only no jalapeno.
See. Where are you from again?
From Mauritius.
Oh, Mauritius. Okay.
It's a tropical island in the Indian Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been there?
I have not, but I've heard a lot about it. And I've seen pictures, and it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, yes. It is very different. So would you like it creamy or chunky?
Creamy or chunky? Chunky?
In between?
We're chunky girls.
Thank you, sir. Can we get a huge round of applause for our riders? I can't have run out though. Sauce. But we'll talk to you later. Right, I just need to try back. And then
Well, we don't want to do that one because they said that's maybe too far.